Now we have to get to that other big story we are following tonight, the arrest of the D.C. pipe bomb suspect.
So this investigation has been going on for years, but tonight authorities say they've got somebody in custody.
Yeah, Rafael Sanchez-Cruz and Matthew Torres are both following this story for us tonight from here in D.C. to the suspect's home in Woodbridge.
Let's start with Rafa, who is outside of the Justice Department. Let's talk about how investigators say they saw this case.
Yeah, tonight officials say it wasn't new evidence or a new witness that came forward that led to the arrest of Brian Cole of Prince William County. It was simply due diligence. The FBI says that under the Trump administration, they brought in an entire new team of experts to sift through 3 million lines of evidence. Officials held back on providing more information about the investigation. They're calling it ongoing and active. However, court documents obtained by WUSA 9 are providing some insight into this case. Using the surveillance video released by the FBI, investigators say they determined the suspect was around 5 feet 7 inches. Cole is 5 feet 6 inches. Now, court documents say the 30-year-old also uses corrective glasses like the suspect seen on surveillance video. Investigators say that on January 5th of 2021, the night the pipe bombs were placed near the RNC and the DNC headquarters, Cole's cell phone pinged in that area. They also say Cole's car was observed driving past license plate readers near that area. Investigators say Cole's credit card transactions show he purchased materials used in the construction of pipe bombs. Court documents say those purchases started in 2019 and continued through 2020. They also allege Cole continued purchasing these materials after the discovery of the pipe bombs. DC's U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro gave us a glimpse into the investigation.
For example, there were 233,000 black end caps of the type that were used in this case. I want you to think about the fact that the FBI had to go through the sale of every one of them to try to find commonality with an individual, along with the purchase of the pipe itself, the cap ends, the wires, the steel, and the 9-volt batteries. Every one of those had to be mined and remined to the point where we were able to then connect.
Yeah, Pirro says that for now, Cole is facing charges for the use of an explosive device and attempted malicious destruction by means of an explosive. She also said he could be facing additional charges. However, tonight, we still don't have a motive, and officials held back on telling us if this could be related to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. In the district, I'm Rafael Sanchez-Cruz.